Hey there, hi there. It's me, Priscilla B. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot game. This is pick any tarot card, that's your answer. So, if you have a very serious question that you would like the answer to, these are the three piles you can choose from. No matter which pile you choose from, just you're going to take what resonates. So, if you have to choose more than one pile, or if you are just looking for a general answer to a question, whatever the case is, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Um, Pile one here with the card number one here, you have the eye, and then here you have this really cute little bracelet with this card here, and then over here you have this red card with this really cute little feather. Okay, so those are your cards to choose from. So, if you picked card number one, you picked this really cool like eye thing. I don't know. You can. It's like a little cool material, um, and it's a really cool little eye with the tears, crying. Okay, so that's what you have for that. So we're gonna bring that up to the center here. This is our main focus, okay, for this reading, okay, is this. Now, we have here this card, okay, so this is the Two of Air. So, this is, like, think of this as something that you are um, in like an inner conflict with that is coming out, okay? You have the scales of justice here, okay? This is a very popular image that is often portrayed in the tarot cards because justice is such a huge part of like um, the evolution of like people and places and things. And also I find that it's something that is so reoccurring that you have it again clarifying justice here. You're looking for justice on a particular issue, and this is just reaffirming that you will get justice. Justice will be served. It's only really a matter of time here, but it is coming up for you, okay? So, this is just a confirmation that if you are seeking justice for something, you are in fact going to get it. And I might have to pertain to the lovers as well. You know, she has this like arrow tattoo on going in the right direction here, okay? And her heart is in the right place. I feel like it always has been with her and her person. And this justice coming in is really a signification that you and your partner are going to get the justice that you deserve. Because I feel like for you and your partner, you both have done fair work here. You've done your shared amount of work here. And this is coming in to confirm that. You also have here this transgression card, okay? Now, I feel like people in the past made transgressions against you. They saw you in like a vulnerable place in your life and they took advantage of that when you have like the snake coiling coming in, right? And think of like Eve being tempted to eat the red apple, right? So temptation is something that often occurs in our life, right? When we're tempted to do something, it can seem very appealing, right? But there's like a hidden agenda. So you need to be careful of anyone trying to transgression you. And if they already have, justice is coming to serve to them. But if someone is coming in new into the picture as well, then you have to be wary and careful and cautious of that. So let's find out what this could be. Yeah, Five of Swords. These people that are coming in and trying to tempt you with maybe their money or their attention, they do not have your best intentions here. You will come out. You will come out of this. You will be stronger because of this. You've been through this before. As you can see, Two of Air, you figured it out. The light and the dark, there needs to be balance. You figured it out, but you need to focus on what's important to you, and that is getting justice for you and your lover here. And it's not going off here and being vulnerable in front of people who are going to not respect you and are going to take advantage of your vulnerabilities, because that happened in the past and now you're getting justice. But you don't want to have to keep recreating the wheel, right? You don't have to keep seeking justice, right? You want justice this one time. I want my justice. And once I get my justice, I'm good. I'm done. I'm golden. But you have to be careful of snakes in the garden, trying to come in and disrupt things that you and your lover have worked really hard on. And the Five of Swords here, that's you coming out of this battle. These swords are against you. These people are against you. They're not your friends. They're your enemies. And you need to come out stronger, okay? And you need to stand up for yourself. So be careful and cautious of that. Okay, for sure. Alrighty. Now, you also have the Ten of Swords. So this just shows me again and reaffirms to me again that in the past, these swords, right, these people, right, that are agitators, that are aggressors, right, a lot of them, the number 5, that's a lot of aggressors. That's not just 1 or 2 swords, that's a lot. So 10 is double that. So just think about the pain that only like 5 people caused you in your life. Then double that to 10, and that's a heartbreak right there. That's a betrayal right there. So you have to think about that really hard, because I think over here on this side of the spectrum here, so to speak, in this world over here, you have you and your lover and the light seeking justice here. The light shining down on you and your lover, giving you guys justice. But on the darker side, you have these people who want to transgress against you. You want to have these swords that are aggressing. Well, you don't want them to aggress you, but they are aggressing you. And I know it's hard to hear that, but like, it's better to hear it now and get it over with now than down the line you plan something really special and then it's all fucked up because people weren't on the same page. So the reason why about this, by the way, is because of this, okay? The King of Swords. The reason why these people are aggressing you is because the King of Swords energy in this side of the spectrum here is there's butterflies, right? There's really pretty butterflies, right? But the problem is this person is an aggressor, right? And the King of Swords also teaches us that we need to make a stand for ourselves. That's what the Five of Swords is coming through here. That's why the sword is sticking out here. Because the King of Swords wants you to know, like, aggressors exist. Aggression exists. Anger exists. Arguments exist. Drama exists. It is real. Bullies exist. People break your heart. It is a real thing. So the King of Swords is here to remind you of that and say, look, I know there's some darkness over here right now. I know there's some negativity over here right now. In fact, there's quite a lot of it, right? 5 and 10, 15, that's a lot. But you can manage it. You can assert yourself as an authoritative figure and say, look, I am not going to put up with the drama. I'm not going to put up with the betrayals. I'm not going to put up with the aggression. I am not going to be bullied. I am not going to let that come into my life. And you make your stand here with the King of Swords. The butterflies are just like a nice, cute little aesthetic, a good feel, if you will, to kind of maybe sugarcoat it a little bit. If you have to step away from these people and you don't want to do it in a very brash way, in a very harsh way, you can sugarcoat it if you want to, right? We attract more flies with honey than with vinegar, right? You don't really want to attract any more flies. You kind of want to like say, look, I don't want to call you out on being a fly, but you kind of are. You're kind of a pest. So I'm going to sugarcoat this real sweet and nice. Say, look, I got a lot going on in my life right now. I got this justice battle thing going on with my lover here. Me and him are trying to figure out this justice scenario here, trying to get justice for our family over here. This is where the light is leading us. This is our mission. This is our goal. I can't focus on this right now. I need to focus on this. And then, they're swords, so they'll probably just keep being swords and keep whatever. But distance yourself. Set up those boundaries now, because the King of Cups is coming in on this side, the light side, to reassure you that your emotional fulfillment does not lie here with the aggressors and the drama and the bullies and the backstabbers and the heartbreakers. Your light lies within getting justice, fighting for what's right. You can't, I know that, like, at the end of the day, you want to say, look, I have all this energy in the world, right? And I can do this and I can do that. No, you can't. You can't do both. because your mind and your heart and your soul and your intuition and your body are going to remind you that you can't do both. Okay, now this card, the Two of Air card, is here telling you you can't do both. You can focus on the light, emotional fulfillment with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is all about being reaffirming with the dolphin, right? Dolphins are the smartest mammal, or whatever in the sea, right? So even compared to some humans, dolphins are probably smarter, right? So this is, and also dolphins are known to be like very romantic towards one another. So you have the Lovers card, right? So again, the light is saying this side of the reading is saying, if you want a justice outcome and you want a light outcome, this is the answer to that. This is it. Emotional fulfillment. Stay within your emotional boundaries. Stay within your emotional fulfillment. You already know what those are. Your emotional feelings and beliefs and systems and your values. That's all tied to your emotions and your feelings. So stay within that and you will find the light and you will be guided toward the light. Go toward the dark side and you're going to have to put up a fight here. You're going to have to put up your swords here. You're going to have to get in arms here. You will win, obviously, and you will be able to protect yourself, but you're still going to end up with, your heart broken eventually at some point. And honestly, I feel like it's already happened, to be honest with you. I feel like you already had your heart broken and you're just now seeing that and you're just now reaffirming that answer within yourself. And I feel like the transgressions have already been passed to you, and that anger and that frustration and that projection of hatred and negativity and aggression has already been received. You've already received that energy. So now get in your King of Swords state right there. So whenever these people come around again, that reminds you of aggression, that reminds you of drama, that reminds you of negativity, then you're going to be like, look, I'm channeling my King of Swords energy right now. I need to set up my boundaries and I'm good. I'm Gucci. I don't need any more of that. So that's what I have for you, card one. Alrighty. Stay within the light. Stay within that emotional fulfillment. You'll get the Justice and the Lovers. Love and light always. Hey there, pile number 2. So you picked this really pretty bracelet, which I got off Temu. It's like a few dollars. It's really cute. I love it. It's like a little white crystal here. It's not real, but it's still really pretty. And then you picked this pile, so let's jump right into it. You were drawn to this card. So if you're drawn to this card, this is the Fairy card of inspiration. Okay, inspiration, be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Okay, so inspiration is coming in here for you, very strong inspiration. So we have here self-reward. It is a self-reward. It is a reward within itself when you can be inspired by your own self, and you can feel your own self-worth, and you can know your own self. I know, I just don't keep repeating myself, but that's the truth though, really. And that is inspirational. And you also have here the mead moon, okay, with the owl, okay, and the lady's laughing here and she's having a cup of mead and she's obviously very wise. And you also have here this younger woman reach out, the cold moon with the crescent moon here and this side with the owl as well, and she's reaching out to you, letting you know like it's okay to reach out and it's okay to seek inspiration from others as well. Okay. And then you have dream work. So if you're looking to find your answers for inspiration, it's going to be in doing dream work, okay? And you also have these like really pretty blue butterflies that are all about like transforming and like metamorphosis and going in your cocoon and coming out a whole like new version of yourself, like connecting to spirituality. Those are all wonderful, beautiful things just to get inspired from right off the bat right there. And then you have align, okay? So aligning yourself, aligning your chakras, doing chakra work, doing light work, okay? Doing soul work, okay? With the wolf moon here, okay? So you have to do this work within yourself. You have to find peace within yourself, okay? Because it's very easy to get distracted with other things going on in the world, but you want to stay on your path and you want to stay focused on the things that inspire you. Because I feel like people can come in and try to start something that's like, you know, like distracting. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you are looking for inspiration, you're not going to find it by like focusing your energy on people with their own missions and their own journeys, and then them trying to bring you in, and then like, you know, you have your own journey here, you have your own mission here, and that's what you need to focus on, okay? And also personal alchemy as well. That's the other thing too. You want to focus on yourself and your own personal um shit, you know, and you don't want to like have to deal with their shit, right? So if you're like an empath like me, you constantly are brought into these scenarios that you just don't want to be involved in, like a lot of emotional stuff. There are some emotional things that you can deal with and you can be present for and you can help with, but it's also very draining too at times. So you want to replenish your energy and replenish yourself, and that needs to be done a certain way, right? And the way you're going to do that is by learning more about yourself, rewarding yourself, even just for doing small things like, oh, I took out the trash today. Okay, and now I'm going to enjoy my nice cup of coffee and some brownies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm going to go out and buy like a $300, you know, Coach bag. Like, that would be awesome if I had the money, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have the money. So so you know what I'm saying? Like, reward yourself within reason, okay? And know your own self-worth and know what works best for you and what's meant for you, and that's going to help you stay in the right path and the right people. Reach out to the right people. If you're reaching out to people who don't inspire you and don't motivate you, then that's going to be a huge no-no. That's going to be a huge problem. Okay? And justice, okay? So, you know, this is like balancing of the scales, balancing of the souls here, right? Like somebody or someone is telling you, they're trying to send you a message of like, what do you think is fair? Like, what do you think is just? And I think this wise old lady here with the blindfold is like, well, I know how to balance out the scales, and I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you all about it. So, breaking illusions is the first response to that right off the bat. People put on masks. People want to create these illusions, right? That like, this is who they are, right? But then they take off the mask and we find out who they really are. And then we're like, ooh, whoa, okay. Like, that was just all for show. But like, the real you was something much deeper. I like much more different than I imagined. Prophecy. Wow. So the oracle here, right, with the three eyes and the raven and the skull and the girl playing the violin, and then this girl's over here dancing, and then this girl is like kind of sad a little bit maybe. Whoa, huge prophecy coming in for you right now. This is meant to happen. This is like a destiny reading right here, I feel like. So let's get some more answers on this. What is this prophecy she's talking about? The girl playing the violin, creating. So it is your destiny to create. It is your destiny to inspire others. Wow. That's amazing. And look, beginning. It's just beginning now. It's just starting. It's just fresh in your mind. The light around her hair, see? It's like this beautiful light, like starseed power, I feel like. And there's the raven again. Like, you are a light here. You're in your destiny here. The prophecy here is you were born to create. Create music, create art, create light, create love in the world. Beginning, starting new, starting right from the beginning. First, gonna need to endure some things. You're definitely gonna have to endure a lot. But the owl here, the wise white owl here, is here to guide you on your journey, on your spiritual journey. Decisions. Oh, you have decisions that you need to make. Oh, what path you will choose. Purification. You will choose to purify yourself. You're going to purge yourself, I think, of all the toxicity, all the negativity, all the drama, all the bad stuff, like all of that. It's gone. It's gone. Look at this. Wow. Karma. Yes. Oh, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's true. It's happening because not only have you seen like what it means to inspire others and how far you can like reach others and inspire them with your beautiful creative energy, but you also like are able to like do that metamorphosis thing I was talking about and like really like imagine the caterpillar, right? The hungry caterpillar. He eats everything. It's a children's book. It's a famous children's book. And the little caterpillar gets hungry and starts eating and eating and eating, right? Just like imagine that you're just like eating tons and tons of knowledge and gaining tons and tons of new information. And then once you have it all, and once you've realized it all, and you come to that higher self awareness, that's the prophecy right there. You are going to go in your cocoon, right? You're going to go in like your hermit mode or whatever. You're going to, um, you know, create this safety net around yourself. And then you are going to come out this beautiful, pure, beautiful karmic like lesson, right? Like that can like a beautiful way of transforming yourself into like a butterfly, right? But like someone who's like gained so much knowledge and now you're like the wise teacher, right? Like you can share your prophecies, you can share your knowledge. Like that is the destiny there. That is the purification there. And that is you coming out with this beautiful karma lesson that you know all about karma. You know all about karma. You're like the inventor of karma. Transform, see? Like, you just transformed yourself. You do. Look, see, her wings are coming out, right? She's like in full karmic, beautiful prophecy, destiny mode, right? She's no longer this like little caterpillar that was like, oh, the world is so new and fresh and I don't know anything. No, you have gone from this little tiny baby caterpillar to all these lessons, all this knowledge, all this information just being given to you, given to you, given to you, and then poof, butterfly, right? Now you can go out and teach the world, right? Now you can go out and inspire others, right? That's what the inspiration card is all about here. It's be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she'll call at any time. That's what's happening here, right? At any time, you can just like inspire someone. At any time, you yourself can like be inspired and like then share that information, right? So this is just all confirming this, really. If you were doubting yourself at all and you were like unsure of yourself at all, this is confirming like you have a destiny, you have a purpose. This is to transform yourself, transform your life. Karma, you deserve this, okay? Justice wants you to know that. Prepare, okay? So you're going to be preparing, right? Maybe preparing to be going somewhere and doing something, possibly. Take root here, okay? So getting rooted and you might have to let go of something, prepare to let go of something. I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you're about to have a baby and you're letting go of the pregnancy, which is not a bad thing, right? I think all pregnant women, including myself, can honestly say by 9 months we're like ready to let go, right? Ready to release this energy, right? Ready to hold my baby and start a new phase, right? And then we also have restless energy too. So for those of you who are not pregnant and or have gone through that phase already and you're ready to get back out there and get in a sexy dress and drink some wine, guess what? Time for that. So that is what I have for you. Inspiration for you. Love and light always. Just remember, at the end of the day, you are loved and you are blessed. Thanks for watching. Hi, pile. So yeah, so if you picked this pile here, then you picked one with the feather, which I love the feather because it's like a little message from Spirit Guide. So we're going to put the feather over there. So see what we have first here is the Liberator. Ooh, I like that. You're liberating yourself from something. What is it? Ah, the woodpecker has a special message for you. Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find new rhythm. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Recuperation, contemplation, solitude, spiritual counseling, mental strength, burnout, recovery, awakening, and isolation. So you're definitely coming out of something here. You're coming out of burnout here. You're coming out of a isolation here. You are rested. You are contemplating, and you are gaining spiritual counseling here. Very cool, very important. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, abundance, prosperity, security, manifestation. On the flip side, you have instability, stinginess, bad investments, and missed chances. So you do have that happening here, okay? But it looks like we're going to find out what happened with this, but let's see. Okay, so this flower is very distracting. I love that this distracted me too at the same time. So you have planning, first steps, making decisions, and taking risks. Okay, so I think that's what Spirit wants you to know, is that you can change things up, you know, you can move things around and you can take risks here. Like, your spirit guides are reassuring you, like, it's okay. And I feel like it's going to be very liberating for you when you actually do start taking these risks more and you do start opening yourself up more to changes and new developments. Also, I have for you here little thing there, the Six of Swords, moving forward, healing journey, stability, and transition. So you have to move forward from something. You have to transition from something here, it looks like. And then you also have here the nearly complete struggles, obligations, burning out. So if you were struggling and you were burning out at the beginning of this, it was saying that was going to happen, you know, like collapsing, breakdown, too much responsibility, learning to say no. Like, sometimes you just need to say no to something, and you need to, like, really work on that, because that's going to be so liberating for you when you can just say, look, this is too much right now. I need a break. I need a mental break. So I'm going to take my mental break. I'm going to take my mental health days. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take those sick days, right? And then you have the struggle, hardship, abandon, outcast, isolation. So you need recovery, you need forgiveness, you need feeling welcomed again, positive changes. Like, you need these feelings back within yourself and within your life right now, because you were definitely abandoned. Oh, that's just an instruction card. That's funny. And yeah, you were abandoned. You were rejected here. Somebody rejected you. They did not make you feel welcome or loved or appreciated at all. So that's just a load of bullshit. And then you have to discover your life purpose for yourself. And I feel like that is what the woodpecker is saying, is like, this is your calling. Like, this is your answer to yourself. Right now, this is where you go with your new rhythm here. You liberate yourself from this past wounds and past hurt and what was keeping you from your goals, and you move into discovering your life purpose. And your life purpose is to be with your family and your tribe, your soul family, your soul tribe, the people who make you feel loved. You're a special person here. You know, you see like this king and queen here with their white tiger. Like, they obviously are together protecting their family, protecting their tribe, and that's what you need to do now. Like, use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find your rhythm. Like, you don't need to be telling everybody your business. And I feel like for those of you that shared information with people, they just abandoned you. They just rejected you. They didn't even care. I don't even think they care. I think, like, they'll be like, oh, that's so horrible, but, like, they don't really care. At the end of the day, they don't give a fuck. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. Like, they don't care about it. And that's really hard to hear, but you need to discover your life purpose, and your life purpose is not to subject yourself to people who are going to abandon you and who are going to hurt you. Okay, you need to find people who are going to love you and appreciate you. And victim consciousness, these people always play the victim, right? You ever meet one of these? Always play the victim, right? But not you. You're not a victim, right? You're a survivor. So you need to create that survivor mentality around you, build that up, strengthen that, because that's who you really are. Temptation. Yeah, someone wants to tempt you. They want you to come back to them. They want to draw you into their like ghostly nature presence, but you can't be tempted by that. Um so yeah, so that's just saying, like, don't be tempted by any outside influences that are trying to steer you to fit their agenda. Like, you have your own agenda. I feel like for a lot of you, you have your own agenda, and people will probably try to tempt you and try to like get in your head and try to like make you feel a certain type of way, and like you can't just like let that get to you. At the end of the day, you just can't let that get to you. So um get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Okay. Love, love here is the answer. Okay. So get after that shit. The world has your back. Okay. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Okay. So again, you got that too. And stop trying to change people. That shit never works. All right. You do you, boo. So again, like reaffirming that, like, you need to follow your own rhythm here. You need to follow your own goals here. And that's the message I have for you. Love and light always. Bye.